Take that, movie. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, movie. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
It's week 7 of the 2022 season, and this one features Marlon Humphrey, who played his part to perfection last week with 3 interceptions. It's the Ravens and the Browns, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, who burst onto the scene back in 2016 as the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, and now in his 7th NFL campaign. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On third down, Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And we knew that this offense was going to try to put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 9 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Devin Bush has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And Chubb will try the middle here. And some room to maneuver. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. On first down, they'll run to Nwangu. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, that's when the guys are hard to stop.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Through one quarter, 14-7. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Nwangu. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44. The Ravens at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. Well, they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. But, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And, look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kene Nwangu. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down, Prescott. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Prescott. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll give it to Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Blankenship's kick is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Tucker's kick is good, and the lead grows to 14 and 24-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So we have come to halftime, and what's already a message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Another run, this time McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Prescott now from the 50. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
Yeah, the next-gen stat's going to show that sack carried out in just 2.5 seconds from beginning to end. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He finds his man Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
On the give is Nwangu, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Another run now for Nwangu. Room here to run. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Handoff here to Nwangu, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Now it's Nwangu, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Nwangu. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get down.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Kene Nwangu taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Right back to Njoku. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, Prescott. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Throwing on second and long. Prescott being choked. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On the run is Nwangu. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Nwangu. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses this game.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible.